I've survived nearly 500 days in hardcore Minecraft, where I've been slowly building a medieval town by the sea. In today's episode, I'm gonna change things up by adding a massive ship into our world. In order to build this ship, I'm gonna have to make many farms to obtain the blocks I need. And I'm also gonna need to make an XP farm. I decided to make the wool farm first in order to have plenty of wool already produced by the time my other two farms were also completed. Now that we're up to speed, let's just take a quick look at this convenient AFK wool farm. This wool farm will give me all the blocks that I'll ever need in order to build the sails of the ship. So that's our first farm complete. The next thing I need to build is a froglight farm, which honestly, I'm gonna need a video tutorial for this one. Okay, so I'm gonna need a ton of materials for this farm. Oof. Well, let's get started. It took me 3 hours to find 2 frogs. Like, that's actually insane. Dude, they made gold impossible to find in this game.
3 hours later.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Now I have all the materials I need to build this farm. You do not want to know how long it took me. And I was also able to breed up enough frogs to get the farm to be fully functional. The issue is, I have to bring everything all the way over there. I really wish I had some shulker boxes at this point. I've really taken way too long to beat the game. Let's just break these barrels and bring them to the nether. Okay, my inventory is already full. I guess I'm gonna have to take 2 trips. Yeah, I really need to get some shulker boxes. Oh, perfect. We're already in a basalt delta. This farm only works in a basalt delta, so I was planning on searching for it for a while. So that's pretty convenient. Where'd my barrel go? I guess the nether roof is a glitch itself, so maybe that explains it. Oh, there it is. I decided to change my audio settings, so let me know what sounds better to you. Yeah, that sounds like poo-poo, so never mind. Okay, now let's just go get our second barrel and start this farm. Alright, so we're finally in the nether with everything we need. My gosh, those frogs took a long time to find. So let's kick it off in a good old-fashioned time-lapse and build this froglight farm. So I AFK'd for a little bit, let's see what we got. Yeah, this might have been a little bit overboard. I never need to worry about AFKing for froglights ever again, so that's good to know. And that's our second farm complete. So the last farm I want to create is an XP farm. But honestly, I need a break from building farms. So the next thing I want to do is actually build a house. I'm thinking I'm going to add this building somewhere between my blacksmith and my storage room. Now the key trick to building a town is to plan out the outlines of the houses first and make sure that they fit next to each other pretty well. So I'm liking the look of this shape. Let's see how it looks from a distance. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It gives me room to expand roadways between the houses, and I want the town to fill up the whole island by the end. Alright, well I think I know what I'm going to build, so let's get a time lapse going. So if we go around the corner, here's the new house we made. I like how I spaced out this house, so I could put 2 pathways between this house and the storage room, along with this house and the blacksmith. And we have so much more room to expand our city. But with this distraction now over with, it's time to start getting the materials that we're gonna need in order to build this XP farm. The first step to creating this XP farm is actually going to be getting into the end. I know I'm like 450 days in, but we don't talk about that, okay? I'm gonna need 2 different things from the nether. Blaze rods and ender pearls, so that I can eventually create the Eye of Enders and find the stronghold to go to the end. Once I get into the end, I'm gonna have to defeat the ender dragon, and once I do that, I'll finally be able to start building the XP farm. So my first objective is to find the blaze rods and ender pearls. And the good thing is, I already found a stronghold in episode 1. Alright, we finally got to the fortress. What's going on here? Oh yeah, go zombie piglins. Ow, 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 ow. Whew, that's much better.
2 seconds later.
Oh my gosh, I hate wither skeletons. Ugh. Okay, let's just drink the cow's milk. Nice. Okay, there's the blaze spawner. Let's just secure the perimeter. Wait, why am I burning again? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Yeah, I didn't know that cow's milk got rid of all your buffs. This is what we call a learning rug-leg moment. Alright, whatever. Let's just send it and get some blaze rods. Ow. 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 Okay, that was a little too close. What are you doing here, horse? Okay, how do I get the horse out of the nether? Oh, I just have to get off his back and line him up. Okay, so I got 14 blaze rods, which I think should be enough. The next thing I need to find are ender pearls. And thanks to Mojang, that's a whole lot easier now, because the warped forest biome has plenty of endermen. Oh yeah, for those wondering, the horse is now safe and sound in the stables. And I blocked off the doorway, so it shouldn't be able to get to the nether anymore. Alright, let's go get those ender pearls. So I got like 23 ender pearls in the warped forest. That should be enough, right? Okay, let's craft up these Eye of Enders. Yeah, I think that should be enough. Okay, let's get going and find this stronghold. While I'm tunneling down to find this stronghold, I'm gonna take this moment to peer pressure every single one of you watching to hit that subscribe button. Did you know only 5% of you that watched my last video are actually subscribed? Kinda crazy, not gonna lie. Let's change that. Okay, I think we found the end portal. Let's go! Oh my gosh, the silverfish. I keep forgetting about these things. My aim is terrible, guys, I know. Please don't make fun of me. Okay, let's just break the spawner. Of course. There's 0 Eye of Enders in the portal already. Luckily, I have just enough, I think, right? Yep, we have the perfect amount. Alright, let's jump into this end portal. Let's dig ourselves out of the end stone. Okay, it's time. Hopefully we can beat this ender dragon. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Okay, there goes the ender dragon. Let's go. Oh, so much XP. Oh, that's lovely to see. Haha, that kind of rhymes. So I went end raiding shortly afterwards, and immediately after getting into the end islands, I saw 2 cities. So I quickly found 2 elytra, and I also looted a bunch of chests, where I was able to find plenty of diamonds and diamond tools. Now I think it's time to start making that XP farm, because it's about time for me to get some really good enchantments. So I enchanted for a really long time, and I was able to get really good armor and tools. Let's go, baby! I completely forgot about my field for the episode. I'm thinking of adding a field around this area right behind the farmer's house, but I'm gonna have to terraform this entire landscape first. It's been a while since I've mindlessly placed dirt, so I'm actually really looking forward to this. While I'm terraforming this hill, I'd like to shamelessly plug myself. If you want to truly stay in the loop and get some sneak peeks of all my projects before they're completed, feel free to check out my Instagram, Discord, and TikTok pages. As especially on my Instagram page, I often post sneak peeks of my builds before I upload videos of actually creating them. I'll have all my socials linked down below. Wow, I love how the peony field looks. That's how you pronounce it, right? Anyways, it's time to finish this ship. I need to do one more material grind in order to get all the materials I need. Starting off with some clay, which I didn't end up needing, then moving on to sand after realizing I need sand and gravel in order to make the concrete powder. I then changed the concrete powder into normal concrete, and then started stripping some oak logs, which I would need for the highlights of the ship. I needed 3 stacks of oak logs for this. That's kind of crazy. After that, I started crafting up some oak slabs, and then realized I actually needed more oak, so I went to a forest and started cutting down some trees. I used all those logs to craft up a bunch of oak fences, and I ended up needing like 6 stacks of oak fences, which is a bit insane. I was able to gather everything that I needed and put all of them in these 3 shulker boxes. For those wondering, I built this boat in a tester creative world, so that's how I was able to know what materials I need to get. I think it's time, guys. Oh, I'm so excited to finally get this thing built. It should look so cool in here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I almost forgot to bring some wool. Whoopsies. Okay, let's start building this thing up. I started out by digging into the water with some dirt. After I figured out where I wanted to start building, I quickly created the hull of the ship, where I used a mixture of dark oak and stripped oak logs, which I think really highlighted the ship well. After that, I started placing some oak slabs, and slowly but surely filled out the main deck. Then I started working on the main sails, where I started with the 2 masts and then built the crow's nests up top. After that, I moved on to the sails of the boat. These were some big sails. And towards the end, I realized I actually ran out of wool. So I started killing spiders during the nighttime to get as much string as possible. While during the day, I started rigging up the ship with all of those oak fences that I crafted. And after finally getting 1 or 2 more stacks of wool, I finished the final sail of the ship. And there it is in all its glory. I really love this build, it looks so cool. That's gonna be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and comment down below, and give me some ideas for what I should do next. Stay tuned for episode 4.